if I let everything that happened to me in 20 years, you know what I'm saying? How would, and I was only 20 years old at the time, and people live until 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Alicia? So if I let that, what happened to me in that 20 years affect where I could have gone in the future, and all the possibilities and great outcomes that could have took place, if I let what happened to me, all the rejection that I suffered, where would I be now?
Yeah. And so look, you gave it a shot, right? You
Just
get
do
into
it.
the
You
you
got
get
to do
into
it.
the you get into the top
Yeah.
5, which is
Yes.
amazing. And then we saw
Thank
you at the Tower Theater, right? Like you guys went on tour. That was the one thing I was really sad about. We had a great local contestant
you. Yeah.
this season, but
Yeah.
Louis Knight, he's from Narberth, and he's so
Oh,
phenomenally talented singer-songwriter. Like you
yeah.
literally so great. But they didn't get to tour, and they had to bring the production home. So the show pivoted.
Yeah.
It got people, like it got the show kept going,
Yeah.
but it also had to do like this virtual thing. So now they have these virtual auditions. So before we talk about your music, tell the people who are watching who have maybe a voice or they feel like they have a calling, what would you say to them to give it a shot, give Idol a shot?
Well, I would say it all depends on what they're really dealing with, because a lot of it is fear. A lot of it is
Okay.
fear and nerves. Um, I would say you can only be the best you could be. Literally, I hope this is getting across. Like, I hope people can actually hear me when I say this, and I hope it
They are,
resonates.
because you should see the
Good,
comments rolling through. They're like, yes, I needed this today.
good, good, good. A lot of it is based on fear. And I think it's fear of, what are people going to think about me? Am I good enough? You know, maybe will it be a yes or a no? You have to get rid of those fears. Pretty much, you can only be the best you could be. That's what I tell everybody. You can
I
only be
love
the
that.
best you can be. You cannot be anything else. So don't try to be anything else. Go for it with everything that you are, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you have to try. You gotta try.
Yes, you got
You
to
gotta try.
try.
You gotta
I
try.
so
You just
now
never know.
that's it. You never know. So go for that dream. Now
Yeah.
let's talk about what you've been up to. First of all, I love your
Ooh,
Instagram videos. I love your
thank you.
Instagram videos where you're singing in the
Yeah.
bathroom, because
Oh
we all
yes.
know during
Yeah.
quarantine things are shut down, the studios are shut down, etc. But we all
Yeah.
know that the acoustics are excellent in the bathroom.
You
Even
you
for
know,
even for me, but that's not saying a lot.
I know. Well, Alicia, you have a great setup right now. So there's no bathroom behind you, Alicia, but I get it. I
No,
get
I'm
it.
saying
So
even I sound good in the bathroom. So the bathroom is where
yes,
the acoustics are happening, right? Those are where the
Alicia,
acoustics are popping.
I'm sure you have a beautiful voice. Okay. I'm so,
Wait, listen to me. Look at my water bottle. Is this ridiculous?
no, you're doing good. I need to
This
do
is
better. I'm trying to get my gallon in a day, Alicia, but it's hard. It
this is
really
a
is hard.
gallon. It's like 40 pounds of water. So tell
Yeah.
me, first of all, your Lisa Loeb was off the chain. I listened to it today.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
She
And
followed me, so shout out to Lisa Loeb.
Lisa Loeb,
Yes,
in the
yes.
hizzy for Mizzy.
In the hizzy from not hizzy from hizzy. Oh my God! But yes, but okay. So I guess I'll start because at least a lot has been going on. But
Tell me
I'm very.
everything.
Hey Sebastian, Sebastian's here. Hey Sebastian.
Wait,
But
somebody said Mrs. Hold on.
who said
Oh
that?
my God, somebody told me I look like Lady Gaga.
Good,
It's like the best thing I
good,
heard all day. Thank you kindly.
good.
Uh,
Miss you, Miss Kim.
every,
I'm going to give shout
everyone,
outs at the end.
yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, do the shout outs.
Okay.
Let me just say, Mrs. Tillett is so proud of you.
Oh, Miss Tilly. I still call her Miss Lauer. So if she's still in here, I love you, Miss Lauer.
Oh,
That's
okay. Was
my
this
girl.
your teacher at Meredith?
That was my seventh grade teacher. Yes.
At
Yes.
Meredith Elementary?
Yes. I am very close knit with a lot of my teachers from the past. So yeah, I love them so much. But shout out to Miss Lauer. Oh, thank you. Okay. So yeah, Alicia, but I'm gonna save a bunch of the shout outs for the end. But I've been very, very, very busy in terms of the covers. I've always been very humble. Anyways, so I'll just
Yes, that's one of the best things about you.
Thank you, Lisa. So I'm like, I'll just throw on a shirt with like my hair in twists, and sing. So, it just never matters to me. So that's what I do. But that's kind of to feed my artistic outlet in these, times. But I've been working on my music for about a year now. For
Good.
about a year, since the beginning of last year. I've just been in the studio with as many people as I can get in with. I believe in, collaboration, and I don't believe in sticking to, one type of, group for long periods of time, because I feel
Okay.
like there are a lot of songwriters and producers that have a lot to contribute, and I kind of want to get something from them all, if you will, Alicia. And
Right.
then,
Well, you know what?
yeah,
Because you have that kind of sounds like you're doing Lisa Loeb, you're doing Queen, you're doing
yeah.
Sia. Like you're tapping into like different sounds. Like you're not going to put yourself in a box.
No, I can't, at least, and I think a lot of people look at versatility as
Yeah.
a weakness nowadays, and they
Interesting.
they say, like, oh no, you need to sing one type of music, or you have to, you have to stick to one. And I'm like, no, no, I don't. I found somebody put it into perspective for me a long time ago, and they said, Michael, your artistry is in your voice. And I was like, duh, because it's like sometimes you think you have to stick to a specific sound or a specific type of production, and it's like that allows me, since I have a very versatile voice, it allows me to pretty much sing over whatever I want or sing on whatever I want. So that's kind of what I've been honing in now, in my development phase, and I can't wait till it gets executed to the public very soon.
Well, so that's what everyone's saying. Like, where is the
Yeah,
album? Right? I know
I
you can't
know.
give me a lot of details, but
I
do you
can't.
think
At least
like
I can't.
don't
You can.
don't.
No, no,
But
no. Go there. Go there. Ask me.
but
Ask me.
2020, like, are we looking at something to drop in 2020?
I can't say
Okay,
right now.
but I can
I
ask.
can't say right now. You know what, Alicia? Because really, I've been taking my time. I've been
Okay.
taking my good old time, because I know that,
Well, you can't rush genius. You can't rush
Lisa, you
your
can't
heart.
rush.
You can't
You
rush your
can't
heart.
rush. You can't rush. And when you're very passionate about something, you want, when it comes, to be like crazy. But I can tell you, when it comes, y'all, it's going to be nuts. Because I feel like I have given content, but I haven't been able to. I feel bad for my fans and my followers, because I haven't been able to really give them everything in full. I
No,
haven't
we're
been
here
able
for
to
it. We're here for we look.
give details.
Everyone's like, take your time. We
Thank you.
will wait, right?
Thank you.
Everyone is willing to wait. So
Thank
people
you.
are waiting. They're here for whatever that it is that you're putting out.
Yeah.
Following you on on your different social media platforms. You're connecting beautifully,
Yeah.
and you're gonna And so, can you tell us like can you any little tidbit like what's the so you're gonna like not plug into a genre. You're gonna just do you. That's what I'm getting.
I'm gonna do me in the best ways I know how, and I think wherever it falls will be the beautiful thing, will be a beautiful thing. But I'm
So
not
beautiful.
I'm not adding any pressure to it. I'm just communicating me in the best way I know how, through music.
I love that.
And
Uh,
that's what it is. That's what it is. But I will say, Alicia, even though I ain't giving no date right now, it's
okay.
coming back. It's coming very soon. Very
Okay.
soon.
All right. Well,
And
you better reach out. Like I want to know about it.
Alicia, that's the thing. I would love to do, like, when it comes out, like the interviews and the talks and
That's
the
it. Yes.
details. Like,
Yes. Yes.
it's
That's
here.
it.
It's here. I'm telling you. I'm going to
I'm
give you so
excited.
much. I won't be able to shut up
When
about it.
you Let me ask you a question. When you
Yeah.
hear some of the tracks that whatever you're working on and you start to
Yes.
see it come together, it
Yeah.
must feel so amazing.
Oh my gosh. I think I finally came to that stage as of late, because I've been working so long on it. But when you get to that phase where you're like, oh my gosh, like this is really going to change the world, and it's going to like change the state of music, it's the most gratifying, rewarding feeling that you could ever imagine. Especially after you finish recording song, like right after, and you press play, and it's like, what the heck, you know? So I've always been a big dreamer, so I'm always thinking about, like, how are my fans going to respond to this?
Yeah.
How is my mom going to respond to this? How, you know, and like,
I know how your mom's going to respond. She's going to cry.
I know. And I've already been sending my mom a lot of stuff, so she can tell you that it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. But it's really gratifying. It's a very gratifying experience. I can't even explain, but it's a beautiful thing. At least it's a beautiful thing.
Oh my gosh. What the last 4 months being in quarantine, like,
Yeah.
what have you learned? Like, has this, we always look for the, like, silver linings,
Yeah.
the bright spots. Anything that you feel like, as I know Cali is in a, the numbers there are like high again. It's been a really unsettling time.
Oh
And
my
on top
gosh.
of that, and I want to talk to you a little bit about this, on top of this
Yeah.
pandemic, we've had this really, this incredible call to end racial injustice. And so
Absolutely.
this is such a powerful moment in history, right?
Yeah.
It's been there's so much emotion here. There's so much power in this moment. How has this all been for you?
Well, I'll start with quarantine first, and then we will get into
Okay,
the
I was
racial
trying. Yeah,
injustice.
like I think you should, because we started there, right, in March.
Yes, Alicia. Oh my God. So I will say I'm the type that I don't like to be indoors for a long time. Okay. It's not, Alicia, I can't do it. Even though I do consider myself to be a little antisocial sometimes, Alicia, like, I don't like going to parties and things like
Oh,
that. And
really?
like,
Okay.
that's not me, even though I'm so extroverted and I like to talk, and I love people. It's just sometimes I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to go to the outing.
Okay.
I'm just going to come home. But at the same time, I don't like to be inside the house or feel restricted, like I have to
Yes.
stay in. I think it's more like a mindset. Like,
Yeah.
I rather know that I have the freedom to go and do things than to know that I don't. So that was very challenging, but what I learned throughout it is getting closer to God, I think. That's really grounded me and really has, like, sustained me through it all, because I know these were, like, very troubling times for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
So it's taught me how to just cling on to him, like I've been doing my whole entire life. But I've learned to even cling on harder, because we really can't afford not to in these times. It's kind
I
of crazy.
like that. I like that. So you're
Um,
so